two, one. Boom. And we are live. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Crawford's House Podcast. I am your host, Crawfinator, and if you are watching online, thank you for watching. As you're seeing, I'm struggling with the mic stand, so that's a great start to the podcast today. What I'm going to actually do here real quick is I'm going to throw in a little Crawfinator teaser video. It's only about 20 seconds, and at the end of this video, I actually am going to pop in that Crawfinator food review. I did an exclusive food review today for anyone who is tuning into the Crawford House Podcast, because I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I appreciate everyone online watching. So, insert video here. What's up, everybody? It's Crawfinator here, back at you. And guess what we're doing today? We're back with an episode of Cooking with Crawfinator. I'm not gonna. I'm in the midst of getting everything ready, but we're just gonna offer a little preview here. These are crushed up, hot and spicy Cheetos, and this is just your classic white cheddar Kraft dinner. We're going to be doing something pretty crazy with that, so stay tuned. All right on. That was awesome, right? Yeah, I hope you're really excited for that, because that's going to be a cool thing at the end of this video. So the reason I'm just doing this video today and podcast here today is, it's been a couple weeks. I just want you guys to know that I have not forgotten about you guys. I've been actually in the background planning a lot of things. I actually got a notepad here full of things I got to talk about before the end of the podcast today. Just some upcoming guests, things that are, like I said, in the future, different topics and things of that sense that we are going to end up talking about. If you're curious, what I've been up to in the last couple weeks since the last time we spoke. Last weekend, we just got our first radio show episode recorded. We are starting a radio show out of Mississauga, thanks to our good friends at SounDrive Records. They've give the opportunity. They came at us with the opportunity, and I should say they came at me with the opportunity, and that is finally, as Tom Segura likes to scream at people, bikes. The pedals are turning, and we are making forward movement on the bike. I feel like I'm just rambling along at this point. So let's just cut to what I'm here to discuss today. I got my welcome done, so I can check that off the list. If you just saw that video, it's almost kind of dropped the notepad there. But let's talk about the upcoming guests that we have upcoming. I had teased originally in the first podcast there that we are going to be having Dylan Toronto up and as the first guest. I didn't really think about the calendar or even discussing a date at that point in time, so I kind of feel like an idiot. But we have a date with Dylan for the first week of March. We are going to be on location at New Beginnings in Chatham for that. So get excited for that, because that is going to be a good one. There's going to be an excellent discussion had guaranteed there, and I actually probably would even be able to give you maybe even a tour of the excellent facility there. That's something that, again, haven't discussed with anyone except myself here. So we'll see what happens there. Dylan, if you're watching or listening, let's talk about that and see what we can make possible. Sorry about that. The next guest that I had discussed was Captain Cannabeer, Jeff Allen. I had a couple dates planned with him the past couple weeks, but we kind of got hit with a shit show of a weather. I would just say, kind of Mother Nature. It's been a son of a bitch out there, and if you try to deny global warming, I think this past week has been a perfect example of what our global warming has resulted in. It went from -30 to +5 in 48 hours. I don't know that's ever happened in the 25 years of living that I've been alive here. One of the other guests that I do actually have planned, he's going to be in this place in the next couple weeks, is Trevor Legary. That is a guy I used to know. I don't even totally remember knowing him in high school, but he was an old friend of mine from Chatham, and this guy is honestly one of the best photographer editors. I have a joy of knowing him, because just being able to see the work that he does is excellent. And actually, I believe he ventured down Cooking Alley recently, and he's doing very well at that. So I can't wait to discuss those topics with him, and even probably crack into some hockey, because who doesn't love the Leafs? And then one of the other guests that I have booked here, his name is Tommy. He's I'm not even sure how to describe Tommy. He is a musician in the London music scene. He is he's the front man for a band. He's got his own band that he totally self-recorded, produced, and edited an own album from it. So I will leave the links in the description for that, because I want you to expose yourself to the music that Tommy makes, because I just saw him in concert on the weekend, and god damn, it was good. So I'm really happy that he wants to do a podcast here, because we will jump into, again, that live music scene, playing in a band, touring, and just, cracking the egg on that one. And the last guest that I have here, actually, I should say two, because the next guest that I have here her name's Caitlin. I actually just was discussing with her earlier today about getting her on, and she wants to come on. We can discuss some music, the level of vinyl nowadays, and just have just an honest, amazing discussion, and maybe even use that acoustic guitar behind me right there over that right shoulder. Yeah, people watching can see that guitar, so maybe we'll think about that. So that's and then secondly, the second guest here is Kevin Seipkis. He actually he recently just got back from a trip to Haiti, where they were building a windmill to help the farmers there with agriculture irrigation, which is incredible. He went down there with a church group, so I would he actually contacted me about getting on here, so I'm actually going to try and get him on here within the next couple weeks here, and that'd be an awesome discussion, because Haiti was one of those countries where they got Mother Nature beat the shit out of them, and the recovery has been a long one. So can't wait to have all these upcoming guests here. I will have all these up until I think it's about mid-March. I'm booking these people right now, so I'm trying to keep true to my promise to you guys. Video every 1 to 2 weeks. Obviously this one was 2 weeks, because I just kind of got some pushback with the weather, and that was I've truthfully spent like the last 36 hours inside, because it's just been a death show outside. Very slippery, and honestly, from reports that I see on Twitter from the OPP, it's people aren't learning how to drive any better. So it just kind of it makes myself a little safer there. And what's this? Last but not least, Crawfinator food review. Oh yeah. So I did a special food review for you guys today. I'll probably pop it up on my Crawfinator YouTube channel, obviously, before. I guess I won't be before here, because the video is actually going to be with this video. So that YouTube video will probably get put up after you guys get a chance to see it, because I want you guys just to know that I love you for being so loyal and coming and tuning in, and just watching and listening to what I have to say. So you guys get a special Crawfinator, cooking with Crawfinator, I should say, exclusive video. You saw what it was in the preview. It was some Kraft dinner and some busted up Cheetos. So you know what that means. I guess it's breaded mac and cheese bites. Enjoy the video. Everybody, Crawfinator is back, and we are finally cooking what I had teased to you earlier. So if we take a look here, this is it. We got the Cheetos, we got some mac and cheese, we got some egg bat, and right here we got some boiling oil. You know what that means? We're making fried mac and cheese bites dusted in Cheetos. Oh yeah! I can't really show you the cooking process because it is kind of difficult, but I will show you the finished review product after this, so hang tight. Alright, I am back, everyone, and I have the mac and cheese bites cooked up, and I'm going to put the phone down here, and I'm going to show them to you right there. Now, as you can see, some of them are a little darker than the other ones. It's the first time I ever made these, so my temperature was a little high. I put it for about 340 degrees for a fryer, and that cooked them like this like real fast. So I lowered it down to about that 325 point, and honestly, it was less than 30 seconds. These bad were and good to go. So what I have in front of you is a Crawford creation. This, my friends, is Flamin' Hot Cheetos dusted mac and cheese bites. Yes. Oh, you can smell the deliciousness of the Cheeto. And like I said earlier, inside these is some white cheddar Kraft Dinner. I personally like the white cheddar over the original. Now, I do got some ketchup here. Now I'm thinking about the spice. I think maybe I should do ranch sauce. What do you guys think? You think I should do ranch sauce? I'll be right back. So I'm back, and now I actually have the ranch sauce with me too. So we're gonna try both sauces here. We'll do a little bit of ranch on the plate, and then maybe we can just dip in that, because like I said, it is spicy Cheetos, so the ranch could be nice. So let's just find a little one here. As I was making these, honestly, I made the little Kraft Dinner balls, and they were just falling apart. So I got little pieces just like this, or like this is just a singular piece of Kraft Dinner that was fried. Or here's two, and these are just little popcorn chicken sized bites. But these are the ones I'm after. These are the big ones. These are the golden brown ones. These are the perfect ones. So let's try it out. Crawfinator reviewing his original creation, Flamin' Hot Cheetos Dusted Mac and Cheese Bites. It's a tongue twister. I'm a genius. That's as simple as it is. That's as simple as that is right there, people. I am a genius. These are phenomenal. It's almost a shame that these are not going to be featured on any restaurant menus, because wow. The mac and cheese bites idea is incredible. I recently discovered these mac and cheese bites a couple years ago when I went to the States, and they had these like just regular Cheetos dusted mac and cheese sticks. They were like mozzarella sticks, but full of mac and cheese. I bought them, thought that was a phenomenal idea, tried them, they were incredible, the best drunk food you could ever cook. But Burger King in Canada actually ended up bringing the mac and cheese bites back, at tail end of last year. They're gone now, which is total craziness because it was delicious. But they are, they were the best. They were the best item they had, and now they're gone. So it's up for me to create them at home now. So let's try to catch up with these, and we'll wrap up with a final review. As I snack these bad boys down, I'm actually noticing, like if you look at them, there's a difference in color. This one's pretty burnt. And this one's like a perfect, crusty, perfect toast. And this one's like a little medium. I'm noticing that there's definitely more of a burnt taste with these ones, because they are a little over fried, I would say. And like I said, these ones that I just popped in there for, it was on the verge of over cooking, but I popped these ones in there for, like I said, no more than 30 seconds. And they were done just like that. So I'm going to actually bite this one. This is my last one here, and I'll be back to give you guys a final review. There we have it, everyone. It is another review gone and been done with your boy Crawfinator here. Like I said, that was a homemade Crawfinator creation. But, he made some mac and cheese, crunched up some Cheetos, and whipped some eggs, and then kind of did the bop, So... where do I start? Honestly, the idea of a mac and cheese bite is phenomenal. It's the perfect kind of appetizer. You'd usually get like a garlic bread, or like a carrots and dip or some shit like that. But it would be the side dish to a main course. That's the way I would look at it. It's if I was eating a steak, that would be amazing to have on the side, like 3 or 4 of those things, And the size that I had made them, they weren't great. They were, as I was making them, they were falling apart. So I got them little individual pieces that are deep fried. But you learn from trying. It was the first time I've ever made those. Successful. 4 stars. They were a little burnt, so I can't give them the full 5. And I really do believe that if I were to use the spicy nacho Doritos, the new Flamin' Hot Dorito nachos, which are a 5 out of 5, you can check out my check out my review on that. Sorry. There's those would make a much better dusting. The Flamin' Hot Cheetos are good, but they are not the Flamin' Hot Nacho Dorito good. It's like Cheetos and then Doritos, like, ooh, easily up there. So, 4 out of 5. Crawfinator making things from, my house to your house. If you want to make those things, just put some oil in a pan, vegetable oil, heat it up, 300, about 25 degrees. You got some mac and cheese, you make it, throw it in the fridge for about an hour, makes it a little cool, more more formable. You whip up a couple eggs, take the mac and cheese bites, put them in little balls, put them in the egg, put your egg then into the mixture of your crunched up topping, throw them in the fryer. Just like that. Crawfinator taught you how to cook. And he doesn't even cook that much. So, Crawfinator out. Thank you for watching the Crawford's House podcast. Thank you for watching the reviews. This is your Crawfinator. Be on the lookout. Be shooting you guys a link maybe for that radio station, that radio show we got going up at in Mississauga there. So keep your eyes peeled. We will have all that information here within the next month, very shortly. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Crawfinator out. Peace. All right, wasn't that amazing? Yeah, I do get in the kitchen sometimes and I do cook. So I would never do that again. That'll probably be the only time I ever make those, because the amount of effort required for the amount of payoff at the end was just I'd rather make a goddamn salad. So that's that. That's the end of today's episode. I thank you for tuning in. I've run out of things to talk about nor say or anything upcoming. Like I said, the guests that I went over, they are all coming up here within the next couple weeks. So, you will have another Crawford's House podcast, I should say, by the end of February. That's a Crawfinator promise. I promise you with my right hand pinky. If you're watching the video, it's a hilarious joke. If you're listening to the audio, you should tune into the video. It's a pretty great stream right there. All right, thank you for tuning into Crawford's House podcast. I am your host, Crawfinator, sending love from me to you and you to the world. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Stay beautiful. Make sure to head over onto Facebook. Check out my Crawfinator page, Crawfinator with a 4 instead of an A. And check out the recently created page, Crawford's House Podcast, at Crawford's House Podcast. If you want to check those out, shoot those a like, shoot those a follow. That's where you will stay up to date on everything Crawford's House Podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.